What's going on, guys? Your boy Blake is back again with another video. Yes, and I told you guys I am going to put Vresiana on the map for you guys, and I have something that is for the 1.1% of the females that watch my videos, and I also got something for the guys to gift to that special lady in your life. Yes, that fragrance I'm talking about is Rosa from Vresiana. We're gonna get into it. This is one of the best rose fragrances that no one is talking about, and I don't want you to miss out, so I'm gonna hook you guys up. But before we get there, for those who just joined the channel, welcome to He Smells Like Rome. Here we talk about niche fragrances, luxury fragrances, and hard to find fragrances, and those fragrances that's going to cause conversation. So if that's the type of content you're looking for, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you can get all the notifications when I shoot these videos. Y'all know how this works. You help me out, I help you out. I'm gonna hook you guys up with some of the most amazing fragrance reviews in the world. And we're gonna start with this one right here. So if you're ready for another epic fragrance review, sit back, relax, get some popcorn. It's about to go down. All right, before we start, you guys see my He Smells Like Rome merch, my t-shirt. If you guys don't, here we go. You can see the He Smells Like Rome there. Now this is an absolute prototype. This is what I'm trying out to see the vibe from you guys. I did put a poll up there to see which product you guys would actually like if I start making them. So if you haven't gone vote, let me know what you guys think, because this is for you guys. I want to bring out some merch. I want to show you guys some stuff that I'm going to put out. The He Smells Like Rome might just be the HSLR. I mean, for those who don't know who I am, that's why I put my name or the name of my brand under the He Smells Like Rome. That was with some of the people that work with me brainstorming, saying, hey, you might want to put the name under there. Some people don't know who you are. So let me know. Should I keep it like this? Should I keep it like this? I have one with just the big HSLR across my whole chest. Y'all let me know. And the beautiful part about this, because you know I got to rep my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. If y'all can see this, hopefully you guys can see what that says. Jesus is Lord. I'll stand up so you guys can see it. I hope this is coming through. All right. So that's just one of the pieces that I'm rocking with. The hat, the mug. I got some crazy things coming out. And it's not just gonna say HSLR on it. We're gonna have some fun with a bunch of stuff that is connected to He Smells Like Rome. Not just the YouTube channel, not just the Instagram page, but the whole brand. God willing, it's gonna be some extraordinary fun things coming. Stay tuned. All right, now we can get to the video. All right, so if you guys saw the unboxing, I'll link it here if you haven't already. But this is the presentation of what fragrance, or what that fragrance looks like. A nice cardboard box with the information on the back. Vresiana on the front. This is like a peach color, or maybe a eggshell color with gold trim around the whole fragrance box. Really cool. The fragrance sits inside. This is not a very hefty box, but we're here for the juice. Let's go check out the juice. So if you guys remember my haul video, this is Rosa. Now, I'm not gonna say it too much. Let's be mature, right? Let's think outside of the box. This fragrance right here, you cannot say this is not a conversation piece. You cannot say that if someone, a female, brought this out to show you or her girlfriends or just a group of people, you wouldn't wonder what this fragrance smells like. I think this was an absolute perfect execution on something that is a showstopper when it comes to bottle presentations. It might be a little gimmicky, you can argue that, but I haven't seen a fragrance that has faux fur on the bottle ever. Once again, these fragrances are targeted to females, and if you are a female that's super feminine, very girly, that likes to have furry things. I've seen women with furry heels, furry slippers, fur coats all the way down to the floor. So I'm pretty sure one or some of you guys have someone in your life that is in that category. And I think this is the fragrance for them, especially if they like roses. Let's talk about the top notes. So in the opening of this fragrance, you're going to get some beautiful green notes accompanied with a very fresh, an extremely fresh red rose. Not only are you going to get that fresh rose, there is a playful sweetness behind that rose. Now the rose, like I said, you're going to get not only the beautiful petals of the rose, but you're also going to get those green leaves that come off of the stem. The freshness in between the rose, the greenness, and also those that sweetness that comes from this fragrance is what is going to catch you or your female's attention, just like that. Now, once again, if you just joined this, I'm going to tell you the notes, how I smell them. You can go to the website and check out the note list. Now, I'm going to ask you to give grace because the website is being worked on. So the notes might look a little confusing if you're not paying attention, but give them time. They're gonna fix how the note pyramid is laid out and how it's displayed, but that's what I'm here for, to explain what these fragrances smell like. Not only are you gonna have that playful sweetness combined with the green and also the rose, you're gonna get a nice orange note. Now for me, I don't think this smells like the actual orange. I think this smells like when you peel the orange and you have that kind of ripe smell with it. Now the sweetness combined with the orange essence is, yes, it is way more feminine than I was expecting, but it is stunning. It doesn't stop there with just the fresh nuances and that nice sweet floral note, which is the rose. You're also going to get a rosewood, which to me, it just smells like a damp, woody. You ever seen a log rolling in the lake and it kind of drifts to shore? If you ever smelled just walking in the woods and you kind of laid on a wet tree and you smell that wood, that's kind of what I'm getting. It's damp, it's woody, it's not dry, but you definitely have that wood aspect, but it's almost watery, which is unique. I really haven't smelled too many fragrances pull something like that off. I'm gonna say this, and I want you guys to understand what I mean. This fragrance is jaw-dropping. You know my wife. Most of you guys know my wife. She's been on this channel plenty of times, and you know how she reacts to rose fragrances. Love, like, hate, or anything in between. She sprayed this fragrance one time and took the bottle from me. Yes, I had to go downstairs and get the bottle from her because she will not let me come near this. She fell in love with this fragrance on first sniff. And for me, I am low-key hating because I was like, yo, I could actually rock this. I could pull this off. If you like fragrances like Delina or Delina Exclusiv, if you like Ninja from Juliet Mann, or if you are fans of Clive Christian's #1 for the females, this is in that same vein. This is just like that. Especially, I would think, Delina Exclusiv. That potent, really fresh rose note. Now this to me has a different take on the rose because it's sweeter. It's almost like they dipped it in maybe some type of syrupy, or I would say more like a brown sugar vibe, but a light brown sugar. That's the sweetness that's coming off. But once again, if you like those kind of rose fragrances, this is definitely in that same kind of category. There's another one that I can't remember. It's from Amouage. I know Cecile Zarokian made it, but I'll put a picture up here. But any of those fragrances, if your girl or you like any of those, you're going to love this. Now, once again, I am really direct. I'm talking to the ladies, guys. Ladies, don't miss out on this. One of the best introductions to just a really fresh, vibrant, new, beautiful bouquet of roses. And y'all missing out. Don't miss out on this. Now, ladies, move out of the way. My guys, don't be selfish. Don't go and buy yourself that new fragrance from whatever brand. Go check this one out. I'll link down below where you can get. I'm pretty sure there's like 5 boutiques on the East Coast you can go to. If you're in the DMV, you know I'm going to hook you up and link down below where you can get this fragrance also. But let me not get beside myself. I'm just excited for this fragrance because when you come across something really, really good for a reviewer like myself, you want to get it out there. You want people to experience it, and I hope you guys do. All right, let's go to the mid. Let me tell you what that smells like. All right, so when we venture down to the mid of this fragrance, you're going to be introduced to a light floral note, which is tuberose. Now this is very, very white, very light in the tuberose category, and that's kind of different from most tuberose fragrances I've come across. Now I'm going to spray this on my hand while I'm talking because I want you guys to see the sprayer in the concentration. That is fantastic. And look at that, a controlled sprayer. See that? And I can spray even harder. That is, wow. That's so good. And you see the concentration of the oil. Hopefully that picks up. So, like I was saying, the light floral tuberose, which is different from most tuberose I come across because they're mostly really strong floral notes, right? This one is lighter where you're going to get the white petals of that tuberose and a little bit of that greenness. It is also, and this might be connecting with that rosewood, it's a little watery. It's a little aquatic in some aspects, but it's definitely floral and also feminine, like I was saying about the opening. Not only are you going to get that, you're going to get a sweet honeysuckle, and that honeysuckle combined with a ylang-ylang. Now there are other floral notes in here, but I don't really smell them. There's jasmine in here. There is lily of the valley also, but I don't really get those 2 notes as much as the others. Now, once again, this is a floral fragrance. Make no mistake. But that sweetness gives this fragrance a young vibe. It's uplifting. It is one of those fragrances that I consider to be someone that always has a positive mindset or a positive attitude. Or if you want to brighten someone's day and you want to give someone a fragrance that is kind of uplifting or gives a brighter spirit, I think this is that type of fragrance. I think this one will absolutely do that for that female in your life. And what better thing to do, in my opinion, besides candy or roses or an expensive bag? Why not get a luxury fragrance? Because to me, this is going to last way longer than any of those other. Now, once again, in the note pyramid, there's a bunch of crazy notes in here. Amber, civet, musk, sandalwood, all those notes in here. But cut that in half. What I smell, what I think is the beautiful notes in the dry down is the fresh vetiver that, like I said, everything is pretty much fresh until you get down to the dry down, besides the sweetness. But that fresh grassy vetiver, you're also going to get a nice kind of piney cedarwood. Now the cedarwood is also reminiscent of a forest. If you walk past pine trees, you're going to get that smell. Very light, but it's there. But when you get closer to maybe 5 to 6 hours of this fragrance, amber, this is very resinous, kind of sticky amber, and also a creamy sandalwood in this. Now those two, those are the best parts of this fragrance. There's a slight bit of musk, but it's a white musk, more airy. But man, the dry down of this fragrance is gorgeous. But the rose throughout the entire fragrance, from first spray to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours to the last part of this fragrance is what you're going to get. An absolute gorgeous fragrance, a playful fragrance, a fun fragrance, an uplifting rose fragrance, and the fragrance that most of you guys have no idea is available. So I hope you guys get an opportunity to smell this. Guys, if you're comfortable with the fur and everything, I would say try it out for yourself, because I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna wear this. Don't tell my wife, but I am gonna wear this just to kind of see how she reacts if she don't know it's on me. But it smells fantastic. You just gotta enjoy rose and be comfortable in your skin, because fragrances, without attaching a memory or a situation to it, anyone can wear anything. It's just depending on how you view a certain note, right? But ladies, don't miss out. This right here, in my opinion, is dedicated to y'all. Go check it out. You can use my discount code ROME10 for 40% off of this amazing fragrance, or any fragrance in their, I guess, list or whatever fragrances they have on their website. Go check it out. Take advantage of this amazing offer. A wonderful fragrance, and I'm glad I got a chance to experience it. I hope you guys do too. All right, guys, that is it. That is Vresiana Rosa. And I hope you guys, once again, get an opportunity to check this out. Don't forget, like I said, take advantage. ROME10 is a 40% discount off of this fragrance or any fragrance on their website. If you're in the DMV, go to Arundel Mills. You can go there, and you can also use my discount code there. Tell them that Rome sent you. Smell each and every fragrance they have to offer. They have probably a good 55 fragrances on their like boutique kiosk right now, and whew, I'm telling you, they got some bangers. All right, I love you guys. Thank you for joining He Smells Like Rome. Thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to be here. This is a beautiful journey. I love it, and I give you all the glory and praise you for the opportunity to speak to my fellow fragrance family. My guys, my girls, I just want to say I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. We're almost at 7,000. I just hit 6,500, and I have to give God all the glory, and I gotta thank you guys. 10,000 by December or January 1st. We're gonna get there one way or another. I'm praying on it. Prayer is the most powerful thing we can do for each other. I pray for you guys any and every opportunity that I can. I pray that you pray for me. I don't know the situations you guys are going through, and you definitely don't know mine, but we have to understand that. We have to understand praying is the only weapon we have against the unseen. And I thank Christ, I thank God for the power of prayer, because when it all fails and we tend to think that we are in control or we have it all figured out, we have to lean on God. We have to lean on his divine power. He's all-knowing. He's all-powerful. So if you're going to think that you can do it, what does that say about God? Nah, I'm telling you guys, I'm going to pray for every situation I'm in, and I'm going to pray for you guys in every situation you are in, good, bad, or ugly. I love y'all, and I always will. Till next time, like I always say, it's okay if you want to smell like Rome. God bless. In Jesus' name, peace.